Welcome back to No Bad Scenes. Today, we are counting down our picks for another top 10 older woman and younger man romances. For this list, we're looking at movies and shows in the 2020s that tackle this dynamic, scoring every single entry on our core metrics of chemistry, honesty, and rewatchability. Which couples actually nailed the dynamic, and which ones completely fell flat? Let's find out.
Starting off at number 10, A Family Affair, 2024. Nicole Kidman and Zac Efron have better chemistry than this script deserves. The film treats the age gap like a minor scheduling conflict on the Hollywood backlot, rather than a real human situation, which is a total waste. But Kidman plays it with enough ease that you just go with it anyway. Efron, too, honestly. Chemistry, 7. Honesty, 4. Rewatchability, 7. Total 18 out of 30. Lowest score on the board. Still a perfectly good Friday night when you're just scrolling through Netflix.
Number 9. Emily in Paris, 2020 to present. Look, this show is a lot. It is peak tourist fantasy. But Sylvie has a younger boyfriend and exactly zero apologies about it. No midlife crisis, no long explanations to the girls, just a woman who knows what she wants. In a show that gets plenty wrong about culture, she gets that dynamic completely right. Chemistry 6, honesty 7, rewatchability 7. Total 20 out of 30. Watch it for Sylvie. Tolerate Emily.
Number 8. I Could Never Be Your Woman, 2007. Most people have completely forgotten this movie exists, which is wild because it's literally directed by the woman who made Clueless. Michelle Pfeiffer plays a 40-something TV producer who falls for a 29-year-old actor, played by a peak-era Paul Rudd. Instead of treating the age gap like some massive, scandalous crime, it just treats it like a real rom-com. It's hilarious, Rudd is incredibly charming, and the movie gets shockingly real about the actual insecurities of aging in Hollywood and feeling like the clock is ticking. It's just an easy, comfortable watch that deserved way more credit than it got. Chemistry, 9. Honesty, 8. Rewatchability, 9. Total, 26 out of 30. Pure comfort food. Seriously, you can just put this on in the background anytime and have a good time.
Number 7. Lonely Planet, 2024. Laura Dern, Morocco. A younger man who actually sees her. This one moves slow, and it completely means to. It feels like an indie film that sneaked onto a major studio lineup. It's definitely not for everyone, but if it lands for you, it really lands. Chemistry, 7. Honesty, 8. Rewatchability, 6. Total, 21 out of 30. Watch it alone, late at night. Trust me on this one.
Number 6, A Teacher, 2020. This is not a romance. It is a reckoning. A suburban Texas high school teacher, her teenage student, and 10 episodes that refuse to let you look away from the damage. The back half, set years later in the real world, is quietly devastating. FX did not come to play with this one. Chemistry, 8. Honesty, 10. Rewatchability, 5. Total, 23:30. The most important entry on this list, and by far the hardest watch.
Number 5. Younger, 2015 to 2021. A 40-year-old suburban mom treats her age like a massive secret to get a job in New York publishing, gets the gig, gets the hot younger boyfriend, and eventually has to face what happens when the lie unravels. It is fast, funny, and emotionally way smarter than the premise suggests. This is the exact kind of show people absolutely binged and then kept talking about around the office, for good reason. Chemistry, 9. Honesty, 7. Rewatchability, 9. Total, 25 out of 30. 7 seasons, 0 bad ones. Channel name applies.
Number 4. No Hard Feelings, 2023. Jennifer Lawrence is hired by helicopter parents to date a sheltered 19-year-old before he leaves for Princeton.
Sounds like a total disaster on paper. Ends up being one of the sharpest, funniest theatrical comedies of the decade. The real move here is the ending. It doesn't give them a magical future. It gives them actual growth. Major studios almost never do that anymore. Chemistry, 9. Honesty, 9. Rewatchability, 9. Total, 27 out of 30. This is the one you show people who think modern comedies have nothing left to say.
Number 3. Licorice Pizza, 2021. Paul Thomas Anderson captures a highly specific, deeply messy 10-year gap here. Alana Haim's character is 25, just drifting aimlessly through life, while Cooper Hoffman's Gary is this hyper-ambitious 15-year-old hustler. The movie brilliantly explores how their connection isn't built on your cookie-cutter romance. It's more about this shared urge to run away from the realities of growing up. It's awkward, visually stunning, and remarkably candid about how emotionally immature they both actually are. Chemistry, 9. Honesty, 9. Rewatchability, 9. Total, 27/30. A gorgeous, nostalgic look at a completely unconventional Bond.
Number 2. Marty Supreme, 2025. Josh Safdie puts Timothée Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow in mid-century New York and lets the whole thing absolutely catch fire. Paltrow said in an interview it's transactional for both of them. Not romantic, transactional. That one word tells you everything about why this film works when it absolutely should not. Chemistry, 9. Honesty, 10. Rewatchability, 8. Total, 27 out of 30. Come back to this one in 5 years. It's going to hit completely different.
Number 1. Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, 2025. Bridget is a widow. 2 kids, falls for a 29-year-old named Rockstar. The film doesn't play the age gap for cheap laughs or supermarket tabloid scandal. It asks what it actually feels like to want to live again after losing someone you loved. Renee Zellweger is extraordinary. The grief is real, the joy is real, and the ending earns every single second of it. Chemistry, 9. Honesty, 10. Rewatchability, 9. Total, 28/30. It took everything this trope has been circling for decades and finally landed it perfectly.
Final board. A family affair at the bottom with an 18. Bridget Jones taking the top spot with a 28. And that massive 3-way tie at 27 between No Hard Feelings, Minx, and Marty Supreme. Drop your own rankings down in the comments below. No bad scenes, just honest ones. Please subscribe, and see you next time.